Okay, so it is 7:39 Friday. Oh, not Friday. Okay, well, Friday could be significant. Wednesday is hump day. Um, February 11th, Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, 7:39 a.m. That's early in the morning. Oh shit. Um, oh, there we go. So, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this message. Please grant us serenity and peace. Please block out any negative entities, any monitoring spirits. Return all evil eye and spells back to sender times 10. Archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Samael, Azrael. Please step forward. And cool Allegra, Sacrament. Please step forward. I see oil. Would you swing by for me, please? Thank you. All right, let's get started, y'all. Please protect us as we go into this. I say, I'm in Ra, Wanaka. So, out of this, the same deck I asked Spirit, what did stop me, more or less? Because, hold on, y'all, I gotta check my sound. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's me, y'all. But anyway, so they want you to pause because there could be something going on spiritually or in the supernatural sense. But I feel like this is something you possibly experienced before. Yeah. So for some of you, somebody indeed was throwing spiritual work at you that maybe you didn't see or didn't peep initially. Um, I do feel like spirit fought back for you though. Yeah. For some of you, you definitely keep your ancestors well fed, or your connection with them is very strong. I feel like even when you haven't, for some of you, even when you haven't been asking for help, they've been helping you anyway. For some of you, you don't know how to ask your ancestors for help. Um, for some of you, there is going to be some confirmations during either this reading or another reading that's going to determine your next course of action, is what I just heard. Now, for some of you, this has to do with like the alliances you have, the friends that you're making, the people you're networking with. But yeah, I do feel like people may have tried to like sabotage your dreams in some way. I also feel like there's going to be or has been maybe a warning that you've received in a tarot reading. Make sure, like for some of you, like when you stop by my readings or other people's readings, like if they're a bit lengthy, you may want to take notes because, especially like if information kind of hits you a certain way, hits your spirit a certain way, you may want to take notes, like write down the day, maybe the time that you're hearing it, what information you're hearing. For some of you, Spirit wants you to document what's going on at work or in regards to a family situation. It may come up again. Yeah, somebody could be trying to bring tension and conflict. For some of you, too, there could be tension within a friends group. Also, too, um, some of your friends may be peeping the haters around you. Also, too, for some of you, you're going to be celebrating with like friends and family. For some of you, again, I'm getting Galentine's day vibes. So you may be linking up with like your homegirls, your homeboys, whoever. Um, for some of you, somebody could get into a fight at this event. Um, Friends could be fighting each other. Now, for others of you, I feel like this is more so your friends are going to stand up for you in some way. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but for some of you, if you've gone through like a breakup or something, and there was like a shared pet, there may be conflicts over that pet. Now, for some of you too, I'm just sending this warning out here. Please be mindful of your speed while driving. Today, Spirit is saying over the next week to 2 weeks, somebody could end up in an accident and there could be a fatality. For some of you, this is a couple that is arguing while driving, arguing, fighting while driving. Like this, I don't know, this message took a fucking left turn. Okay, Spirit. Um, For some of you, this has already happened. Like, so you could have lost someone in a car accident. For some of you, too, you could be grieving at this time. You could be reminded of someone who was possibly unalived in a car accident. This could be around the time of their birthday. For some of you, too, be mindful. An ex or a friend could end up damaging your car. So be mindful of that. Um, did I say family member? If not, my bad. But if I did, now you got it. But yeah, it could be a family member as well. So be mindful of who drives your car. Um, Also too, somebody could want to come visit you. For everyone, that is not a safe thing to do. Now, I will say things that you've been dreaming of with this daydream card are finally gonna become reality. However, um, there may be some things that like you're sacrificing with this lost card, or maybe letting go of. For some of you, it is the pain from a conflict. Hey, boo, hey. But yeah, definitely be mindful of who visits you at this time. Somebody could try and come over and start some shit with you. For some of you, this is an ex because you've moved on. Like you're happy elsewhere and they don't like it. For some of you too, with this luck card, um, the luck sitting next to the lost card, I kind of feel like this person, like you had a surplus at one point in time, and then this person may have like depleted you, whether this was energy, whether this was joy. Like for some of you, you've been moved away from people who would seek to steal your joy. It's over for them. Now, for some of you too, I do feel like there's a gift from spirit coming in that you will be able to celebrate soon. Now, for some of you, you're going to choose to celebrate with friends. With others, you're going to choose to celebrate with family. But I feel like something is going to show up right on time. Now, for some, I will say that there could be some financial or business opportunities. For some of you, you could be content makers or content creators, rather. I feel like a lot of people are going to be drawn in by your energy, who you are. And even if you're not like a content creator, I feel like people people see your light. People see how good you are at doing something. Some of you are about to come into some money and possibly win, like at the casino or off of a scratch off ticket. Um, I don't know, between now and the weekend, somebody may need to play the lotto or indeed go to the casino, or maybe this is virtual, one of the virtual casinos. Somebody needs to do something with the numbers, with a scratch off. I don't know, I'm feeling it. Now, this could be for me, but we're here, we're talking about the collective, but there is a gift that's coming from spirit that's going to show up again, like I said, right on time. Now, for some of you, there could be struggle in possibly burying somebody, but it doesn't have to be. Um, there could be a planning of a funeral. What else, spirit? What's the collaboration and luck? Okay, so for some of you, the collaboration is a relationship. And I know we're in February, so it's Valentine's Day month, but or what some folks like to call Love Month. But yeah, there's a victory in love. I also feel like many of the people that you're gonna come in contact with, for some of you, this is you starting a new job. Your coworkers are really gonna love you. Um, and that may be something that you're not used to. You could be used to a lot of people. Every time you get to a new job, there's always something. It's always some shit going on. For some of you, this is love. Like you have not been able, or at least it felt like you weren't able to come like out of this cycle of quote unquote choosing the wrong partner or whatever. But I feel like there were certain lessons along the way that you needed to learn from each person that ultimately gave you what you needed so that you could have this lifetime or long time love. Because I know there's a glare, but it says eternal love on this card. Now, for some of you, I feel like on the other side, um, you can have some loved ones. Maybe these are grandparents, great grandparents, but these are people that knew you who are working together. For some of you, it's both sides of your family who are coming together to help deliver this gift to you because you've been going through it. You've lost a lot. They've been watching you struggle for some of you, and your struggle is going to look very different from person to person, of course, right? But I feel like they're coming together. Your spiritual team is coming together to make sure that something is delivered on time, that that you receive peace and calm. um you're going through situations that quote unquote the regular person or a regular person would not be able to handle. For some of you, these are the family members and friends and people like that that maybe doubted you or doubted a certain situation. For some of you, they're doubting a love situation. um but I feel like even there, they are going to be proven wrong. And for some of you, they're going to be proven right because you've had people around you maybe encouraging you um, to get something done or telling you that there is a certain goal that you would meet, that you would triumph over the obstacles. Yeah, for some of you, Spirit is about to give you what I just heard is a bright idea. Yeah, help is on the way. So I just heard Mrs. Doubtfire, help is on the way, dear. Somebody can have a connection to England or London, Great Britain, the UK in general. Somebody may also have a poker face right now. They may not be uh showing you clues of maybe what their next move is, but somebody has been working their magic behind the scenes. And I don't feel like it's in a negative sense. I feel like somebody, whether again, these are your loved ones on the other side, for some of you, they are bringing people in on a physical sense because they can't do everything from where they are. Um, but they are bringing people into your life, whether it's for a long time or a short time. They're bringing people into your life to expand your soul, is what I'm getting. Um, for some of you too, there are certain people who are going to be around you who are going to come into your life. Not everyone is going to stay though. Um, who are going to add an extra layer of protection to you. For some of you, you're building your team. Like you can have a business, you can have, I don't know, I'm spirit, the way spirit is giving it to me, it's like a goal. It could be a campaign of some sort, but you're building your team. And this is a divinely built team. So again, yesterday I was speaking of you're coming into contact with basically your soul chart, the people that were are meant to stay, or a few of the people that are meant to stay. Because again, Spirit is reiterating, not everyone will stay. So for some of you, even if somebody gives you like a helping hand or a leg up in a situation, that person may only be there to give you that leg up or that help. For others of you, this is someone that's meant to be in your corner for a really long time. Like, share, and subscribe while you guys are here. Thanks for being here. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Happy Mercury Day. For some of you, too, Spirit is encouraging you to explore more in life in general, to make more connections. For some of you, you're about to stop being afraid to network, especially if you have a business or a particular skill. For some of you, too, I also feel like your person and your friends may have gotten together behind your back because they're about to propose to you. This person's friends could be helping them as well. I also feel like you're someone who does their best to keep their promise. There's I don't know, it's something that I'm getting is coming from it's hitting me in multiple ways, but for some of you, there's a promise that was made to you or is going to be made to you that's actually going to follow through. It's going to be something tangible. You're actually going to receive this. Now, for others of you, you made a promise to someone that you're actually going to be able to fulfill. Hmm. For some of you, while you're in a relationship, or there are certain relationships you've been in, this could be the current one. For others of you, it doesn't have to be, but you're learning, your person could be teaching you in some ways a different level of self-love. They could be exposing you to new things. Now, for some of you too, I will say, um, you've gone through hell with love in the past. You've experienced a lot with past lovers. Maybe people who forced you into a space of survival mode. These could be people who had secrets and third parties, could have always tried to rage bait you. So for many of you, I feel like you have been single for quite some time, or maybe on your own in some way for quite some time. That's why Spirit is bringing these people in. Now, for some of you, that's why you had to on go very deeply onto your self-love journey. And I just got a notification, so I'll take that as confirmation. For some of you, you had to see what was in you that kept accepting bullshit. For some of you, you needed to learn boundaries, and it pissed some people off in your past. Because I feel like you're no longer compromising about your boundaries. For some of you too, your person is no longer, or you and your person are no longer compromising on the boundaries in regards to your relationship. Some of you are learning to keep your relationship more private instead of having other people, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, whoever in your business, in your relationship business. For some of you, you're seeing like you quote unquote bouncing certain things off of friends and family members. They were giving you the wrong advice. Like for some of you, the way Spirit is giving it to me with this card, they were going against the prayer that you prayed to even have whatever this is, this job, this person. For some of you, this home. Everybody isn't gonna like the fact that you're doing something different. For some of you, it's there are people that can't understand the fact that even within struggle, you don't live within survival mode, or you're coming out of survival mode. Um, for some of you too, people are seeing that you're not as angry as you used to be. You don't pop off as much. Um, and they're wondering like, what the hell was going on? Why is he or she changed so much? What's going on? But I feel like really what it is Spirit came and delivered you peace once you asked for it. That's all that happened. You asked for peace, you started loving on yourself, and Spirit delivered. For some of you, that was the missing link, and well, whatever way for you it may be, but that was the missing link for certain prayers to be answered. Yeah, so that you wouldn't compromise how you loved yourself for someone else. Yeah, for some of you, even if it is family. Now, I will say some of you are about to be blessed with a new addition to your family, whether this is directly coming from you or this is another loved one. For some of you, you're going to find out that that a family member is expecting. For some of you, you could have given up a child for adoption years ago. You may be wondering about that child. Spirit is saying they are okay. For some of you, you are going to be reintroduced to this child. For some of you, you are the child that was given up for adoption, and maybe you're searching for your um, your birth parents. I feel like you're going to find them. For some of you, it's going to be really funny. You're going to find them at church. Like if you're of that faith, you're going to find them at church or wherever, whatever tradition that you are in spiritually, ironically enough, even if it's not something that they initially followed when you were first born, somehow, some way, of course, you know, God is funny like that. You're going to end up meeting them at a spiritual ceremony, um, at whatever sacred place is what I'm getting that the collective of your tradition may share. For some of you, you're finally going to find out, and I know it's like, well, why is that important? But for somebody, it is important to them. You're going to find your original birth certificate and find out what time you were born. And after that, you may get your birth chart done. It's going to reveal a whole lot. Things are going to shift. For some of you, you need to take a look at your birth chart, especially if you know what time you were born. For some of you, you need to stop being stubborn and go ahead and ask your parent what time you were born. You're missing something. And you almost feel you don't feel completely fulfilled maybe in your career. And it's not that it's something that you're not good at. You're definitely good at whatever you're doing, but there are other things that I feel like pulls at your heart. All of these things, all of the talents that you have, the skills, the ones that are even still coming and waking up, they're going to be seen within your birth chart. Now, for some of you, I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but if you lost a baby, that baby is coming back. It's just not right now. For some of you, you're with the wrong parent. That's why this, and I hate to put it like this, but spirit, some of you have been asking spirit why. The reason why is because you're not with the with that particular soul being's proper parent. Whoever you're with now, they're not that baby's parent. Now, for others of you, you've been wondering, like, damn, should I have kids with this person? Spirit is confirming for you, yes. Now, you're gonna have to take that yes with you know trusting your intuition and your discernment. You're gonna have to work from there. You're gonna have to look for the fruit. Take that how it resonates because I'm not talking to everybody with that. Some of y'all, you need to run for the motherfucking hills and not give somebody nothing. Not even your hand in marriage. But for others of you, I do feel like for some there could be a blending of families. For others of you, oh, ain't that a bitch? Okay. For others of you, this is your first child. Your first child. I will say for some of you listening, you're a godparent already. You may be asked again to be another child's godparent. For some of you, it'll be your first time. Now, on a spiritual level, you may find your godparent in a spiritual system if you've been looking for them for quite some time. For some of you, your godparent or spiritual teacher could have passed away recently, maybe within the last, I don't know, year to 3 to 4 years. That person is sending you someone else to help you out or to like take over where they left off. Now, the reason why I reacted how I did a little bit earlier, y'all, is because I told y'all not all of your family is happy for you, or those that you consider family are happy for you. Some of them have been, I heard, trying to curse your name and cause you misfortune. For some of you, they've been trying to get in between you and your relationship or you and your marriage. They have also possibly tried to curse your marriage. For some of you have maybe even tried to send your person to jail. For some of you, this is a family member that is in jail already, trying to curse you. For some of you, curse your family, your marriage, what's coming towards you, maybe even your career. They tried to stifle it in some way. Now, again, this could be a parent, just because I look down and I see parenthood. For some of you, too, um, you could be with somebody who may not want to have kids, and you're unaware of it. And I just got a notification. Okay, I'm gonna throw this warning out here, but some of y'all, if you're about to get married, um, be mindful of who is aware of your actual the day of your ceremony. Like be mindful of that. Um, if you're in the planning process of this, whether this is a marriage, whether this is a vow renewal, for some of you, this is like an anniversary party. Be mindful of who is invited because somebody could end up going to jail from your wedding. And we gonna pray that it's not you or the person that you're marrying. For some of you, you're an event planner, and I'm telling you this ahead of time because it may be some tomfoolery going on that got something to do with either somebody's there that's attending the wedding, or maybe this got something to do with somebody trying to crash the wedding because they still in love with, with either the bride or the groom or whoever is up there. Because shit, I read for everybody. Might be two brides up there, two grooms. Shit, I don't know. But look, a bride and a groom, I don't know. But it's, you may have your hands full with something. I do feel like though people are trying to block your blessings, maybe block your career, block your love life. For some of you, they trying to put blocks on the fact that they don't want you to maybe reproduce. For somebody, they're praying against you being able to like have a baby with your person. They do not want that to happen. For some of you, your step parent doesn't want you to have a kid before your siblings that came from them, whether you're older or younger. I don't know, it's some weird ass shit with that. But I feel like so far as like a marriage goes, things are going to be okay. For some of you, you're catering this wedding. For some of you, that's how you're going to get into possibly get into catering is by doing a loved one's wedding, anniversary party. It doesn't have to be one of these things, like one of these types of events, but it could be an event. Like you may overnight, boom, switch careers just because of how well that went. You may be stressed out, maybe a bit overloaded, but yeah. But again, for somebody, you need to make sure you have security available for your wedding, your event, whatever it is. Beef up the security a little bit more than what you would have in the past needs to be present. Now, I do feel like too, for some of you, you could have a significant other or ex that is currently locked up. This person may get out soon, and that could have you stressed out, or they just got out. This person could be trying to come back around and apologize to you. to get back in your good graces. This person may have never been ready in the past to like really move forward and make a commitment with you, but I kind of feel like they are now. Like they've more or less learned the lesson. Um, for others of you, I feel like there could be people who may have thrown at you or paid somebody to throw at you. And what I mean by throwing at you is they could have sent negative energy towards you, could have had spell work done, could have got together with some people and prayed out the Bible against you. I don't know what it was, but either way it goes, they didn't have good intentions with whatever they were doing, not for you in that moment. These people could be being hit with their own shit and they could be feeling guilty at this time. You could be seeing signs of their guilt. For some of you, yeah, they were wishing negative energy on you having a baby because you're ready for something that they were never ready for or never made themselves ready for. I just heard an admission of guilt. So somebody could admit guilt around something, um, could confess about something. Maybe she that they did that spiritual work on you. For some of you, they're being haunted by the same work that they tried to have done on you. And maybe the only way that they, or at least they think that the only way that it'll stop if they come back around and apologize or try and get back into your good graces. No, I don't feel like that's gonna happen. Especially like if this is an ex. For some of you too, this could have been an ex that you had a pregnancy scare with. If I'm speaking to a masculine, I'll take that notification as confirmation. Yeah, bruh, she gonna try and come back around, especially around this Valentine's Day. Like she might not even know that you chilling with your woman. Yeah, you locked in with whoever this person is, but I feel like for some of you, again, there could be somebody coming back around, no matter who they are, whether this is this person that is locked up or was locked up, trying to come back around, talking about, baby, I'm ready. I don't know. Somebody might be trying to get you trapped up in some bullshit if they're from your past, if that makes sense. Like if this is somebody you've already dated or and left behind, yeah, they'll be a nightmare to you all over again. Or try and cause a nightmare for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, for some of you, whoever you are, you've been sleeping peacefully since this person walked away. Mm. For some of you, the reason why this person could have been locked up, they were trying to trick somebody, they were a scammer. For some of you, they were a stick-up kid. For some of you too, be mindful of that motherfucker in jail. They trying to trap you with somebody, trap you with a baby. As soon as he get out of there, says he trying to come and trap your ass and lock you down with a baby. Now, for others of you, it's not so dramatic. It's not so toxic and shit. You know, for others of you, this is somebody that has genuine affection and they don't want nobody to steal you from them because you feel like home to this person and they don't want to be homeless. Okay, like yeah, they trying to lock you in. They trying to marry you, have a kid, all that shit. That's what they dream of at night with you. You feel me? And whoever that person is, they're ready. Yeah. For some of you, somebody tried to scare you out of your, oh God, tried to scare you out of your blessing. Now we saw that schedule card earlier. Something is going to show up. This triumph that's sticking out here from the very beginning. Like, share, and subscribe while you guys are here. Um, it's coming, and I feel like for some of you too, somebody is about to make. I heard a full recovery, like especially if this has something to do with like surgery, a hospital visit. Somebody is going to make a full recovery. I don't know why the hell I'm channeling this. Somebody may try and get out of jail by causing themselves an injury, getting somebody else to injure them, um, by skipping medicine. But somebody may be trying to get to the hospital so that they can escape from the hospital somehow. I know that sounds like some TV shit, and it might be the plot to the next damn episode of Friends that I watch. I don't know, but fuck it, I'm just throwing it out there. Hmm. I feel like for some of you, if you had somebody around you that tried to steal something from you, I don't care if it was even just your energy, your essence, your swag, which is very important. But for some of you, this could be something like physical. Somebody took something from you. For some of you, they took your home from you. For some of you, they either took your home, took your way to pay for your home. I don't know. Somebody was on some slick ass shit, but they put you in a fucked up position that maybe it was hard for you to get out of. For some of you, you've hit rock bottom. And and I know it's cliche to say, but there's literally nowhere but up from where you're sitting right now because spirit literally took you to your bottom. Not somebody else's bottom, took you to your bottom. For some of you too, that's where your person met you at, was your bottom. Why am I hearing left eye? I'm the one to blame as the flames keep rising to the top and it don't stop. But what was okay? I gotta ask the question now, y'all, because now I'm curious. I know y'all like, what's the question, girl? I'm trying to find out what there is. Oh shit. I didn't know he was from Flint. Oh, shit, that makes sense. But when is his birthday though? Thank you. Because that'll tell me everything. That's what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking. Oh, he's a Pisces. Oh, that makes sense. March 18th. Okay, so for some of you, you could be a March Pisces or be connected to one. Um, Gemini, you could also be significant too because the bar that I just spit was from left eye. I'm sorry if I said that already. But anyway, her relationship with Andre Rison, which was a Pisces. He's a March Pisces. And she's a May Gemini. I don't know, y'all. It could be significant, but yeah. For some of you, you're going from the bottom to the top. That album by Brown Song could be significant. Okay, so he's from Flint. Nikki is from Detroit. Shit, I'm from Detroit. All right, so Detroit, Michigan in general, Flint could be significant. You can have some connections there. Um, For some of you too, you're moving away from your hometown, and it may feel lonely at first, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like you needed to like make this break away from like your original origins for you to like gain the success that maybe you were afraid that you would never reach. For some of you too, you're gonna be able to afford, or you can afford, a home in multiple places. I feel like you're about to get your second property. For some of you, this is your third. Now, for others of you, you're hitting a goal. You could be in real estate. You could end up selling 3 homes this week, or between this Wednesday and next Wednesday. Um, I'm hearing Day Day from next Friday, so that movie could be significant. Some of you could drive a BMW, a Lexus, or a Mercedes. Um, and I saw this conversation this morning, but it must have been important for somebody that's on this live stream in the chat or whatever. But instead of going to one of the American dealerships, so, and I hate to say it like this because shit, I'm from the city that makes all three, but somebody doesn't need to go to Ford, GM, or Chrysler. Um, you need to go to one of the foreigns. Again, they're showing me Lexus, which would be Toyota, Mercedes, or BMW to get your next vehicle. And some of you, you're asking Spirit why. They said just trust us on it and just go there. They said believe it or not, it's more affordable. And don't be hard headed and not listen to us and not go over there just because you think you won't get it or it's not affordable. They're saying that you're thinking of upkeep and maintenance down the line. They said it's going to be way cheaper on that because it's better built than on what you're in your mind thinking you're trying to go get. They said, we're not telling you no, we're just trying to put you on something better. That's all it is. And it doesn't have to necessarily be, a vehicle or anything like that. But there's something, and 3514 could be significant, 3714 could be significant. For some of you, that'll be part of the number on your license plate, or it is already, or those are some of the numbers that are within your license plate. For some of you, it's within your driver's license itself. Um, so yeah, they're not telling you no that you can't have whatever this is at all. It's just maybe not what you initially expected. So for some of you, this is a house, this is a property. Um, you think spirit is telling you no or whatever and not giving you your dream. Like, still remember everything that you said, and you're gonna see the proof of it. Trust me. Especially like if this is a Passover loved one that you've been around since you were a child. Maybe this is someone that watched you grow up, or maybe even took care of you as a child. They heard everything you said, baby. They just been very strategic about how they're gonna bring this blessing to you. Hmm. They said we're not picking on you. We're not picking on you. But we also don't want you to walk into any bullshit either and be sick about it later or stressed. That's why they said, that's why we're trying to like kind of puppeteer this shit. Um, you may be a little reluctant to listen to this advice, and it could be part of your pride, but once you bust through this red tape, you'll see why, and you'll see what they were saving for you. All good news. All good news. Never mind the incense burn on the card, y'all. The message is still there. But yeah, they heard everything that you said. Your prayers are about to be answered in some way. There's a victory, there's a triumph, there's some success that's coming in that, is going to be absolutely undeniable. Yeah, you get the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Yeah. There's something that has been, the way Spirit is putting it, it has been preserved in amber, in divine amber for you. Like it got your name on it, baby. It's you feel me? It's nobody else's. Can't nobody steal it from you. Because it's like Spirit has had a divine guard dog watching it ready. And I don't know if y'all can hear the little puppies in the background, but yeah, even confirmation on that. Yeah. Good news is coming. Something that's gonna like brighten your spirits and give you a boost in confidence. Oh yeah, it's on the way. It's on the way. For some of you, for the next 7 days at nighttime, because maybe during the day you won't be able to do this, but at nighttime, say your prayers, say your affirmations. I'll take that train in the background as confirmation. Say your prayers, say your affirmations, but do your best to, at very minimum, try and wear like white to bed or a light color, even if it's just like a white tee. For some of you, you may need to grab like a pack of white tees for the next 7 days or whatever, and just wear white to bed. The reason why is because Spirit wants your energy lighter on your way to sleep. For some of you, you've been having issues going to bed or going to sleep. You need to wear white or light colored clothing going to bed. And I know you may love black because, child, I do too. Look, you see my nails. But just trust me on it. I promise you. If you wear white, for some of you, you need to wear yellow. Um, Light blue may even work for some of you, but Spirit is really pushing that white. And I know I'm going to end up delivering that message a few more times within the next few days. But whenever you hear this and you hear me say wear white, start from that night if you can. If you have to start the day after, it's not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, Spirit is definitely waiting, will wait. Again, they're saying this for you. They will wait for you until you can, wear your whites. Now, for those of you, if you know you would know, it's time to get back into your whites. For some of you, you still have your clothing from your year in white. And if you know what I'm talking about. Um, you may need to practice those things again over the next 7 days. But yeah, something is waiting for you. Again, these are the elderly that showed up on that eternal love. Um, it could be your Passover loved ones. These are grandparents, like I said before, great grandparents. For some of you, they are your direct parents. For some of you, these are spiritual parents or godparents, people you were close to at one time. These are loved ones that are in your spiritual court as well. They're holding on to something for you, and they're helping you get right, get into alignment so that you can receive it. Because whether, like they said yesterday, and they said, I think earlier today too, whether you like it or not, my baby, it's coming. You are gonna like it though, trust me. But it's still coming regardless. So I'm gonna leave it there, Royals. But yeah, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and baby, you already got it. It's already assigned. Peace, Royals.